Good evening. I hope everyone is having had a great Monday, or whatever part of your day is going well. I'm going to be using my copy of the Halloween Oracle to do a mind, body, spirit reading. Quick. What do I need to do to help my mind be at its peace with what is being my now? Skull of light, illumination. My mind needs illumination. Skull of light. And I put an E on the end of light. I have been putting E's on the end of things. I do not know why. A? What am I don't know. That is just so weird. Body. Night song. Hidden talents. and spirit. How is that one? Interesting. It was in there reversed when I am a fairly adamant keep them all upright person. Werewolf. Exploring wildness. And what? Skull of Light. Page 56. 56. Illumination. We can stay in the dark, exist only in the midnight hours, but shining the torch, the victory is ours. As the famous psychotherapist Jung suggested, knowing our own darkness helps us cope. With the darkness of others. Taking the time to know thyself and to seek understanding of our more destructive or shadow natures can lead to huge happiness and less anxiety. The idea of being shown the way in the most difficult of times and always knowing that we are never alone in the darkness are the keys to this magical element. Light is usually a comforting thing, yet sometimes we do not really want to see the boogeyman under the bed. It is too scary, too big, and we know not how to defeat it. Yet by simply shining the torch upon such darkness, the victory is ours. Should the skull of light enter your life, know that it is time to open yourself fully to the clarity of bringing illumination. Allow yourself to be seen, to see, and to act upon what is shown to you. The time has passed for hiding, for pretending, and for swallowing our discomfort by accepting the status quo when it really doesn't suit us. Illumination. Continued. Searching. Of my depths. Night song. Body, Hidden talents. A ruby red bird singing in the darkness, full of sound, like an unopened present, ribbons still bound. A bird singing at night is an unusual occurrence, and those birds who are known as singers of the darkness are almost always considered sacred or frightening. From the operatic nightingale through to the hooting owl, hearing a bird that you cannot see weaving its magic through the night sky has captivated humans for millennia. In the past, at Halloween time, excuse me, a night that the veil between the worlds is said to be at its thinnest, these night birds were considered either omens or messengers of the gods. Depending on the culture, their voices were perceived as good luck and a positive validation, or alternatively, a warning about continuing on a certain pathway. In some mythology, the night bird was able to direct us towards discovering our talents and true purpose, a kind of guide in the darkness leading us to the dawn. Should this beautiful but shy bird sing to you by appearing during your divination, know that you must unwrap the present of yourself. Look, some of the gifts within you remain unopened. The time has come to step into your true potential and claim all the possibilities for yourself. There is no more time to waste, no more excuses. Body. Capable of taking myself along the necessary route. And werewolf. Werewolf is where? 67. Spirit. Explore my spirit thorough. Spirit exploration. Luminosity triggers it. A wild moon rises. Pain and blood and fangs, fur and howling, and wolfen guises. After a painful, excruciating, bone-jarring struggle against the change, the man releases to the magic, howling unrestrained under the full moon. Now the half-man, half-wolf rises up, snarling, and goes looking for blood. Yes, we all know the power of the werewolf. At the end of the European witch trials, an intense interest in the werewolf developed in folklore tales and evolved to become the stuff of horror stories. Fairly consistently since then, the man-wolf or lichen has featured regularly in tales, both oral and written. Of course, during the last 100 years, there have been many hugely popular movies, including American Werewolf in London, and themes in books such as the recent Twilight Saga series. The werewolf is a kind of shapeshifter, but one that has traditionally had little control over his wildness. In a way, an inner battle between civilization and wild animal nature fights inside one body. The vitality, strength, and freedom of the animal versus the reason, control, and intellect of the man, which one though is the dominant force. What is the healthy balance between our animal nature, one that is wild, free, and contained to nature, and our radically civilized humanness, separate from our dominant over nature? The werewolf asks us to consider this balance and to delve into our own ideas of wildness, independence, and custodianship of the planet. When is the last time you spent all day outside? When is the last time you threw your head back and howled at the moon? Do you quash the vitality and curiosity of your body and mind by sitting all day in front of a computer? The werewolf challenges you to weave a balance between nature and your own nature. Spirit. Wild spirit, wild nature. Let it get wild. I was going to write down those last words I said, but I guess I'll have to listen back. And so I'm going to call this good. I hope everyone's week goes well. Stay safe. Peace. I love you all. Toodles.